Hello, this is RICKY, the Android guy. And today, guys, we have a side-by-side gaming comparison on the Galaxy S3 versus the iPhone 5. So we're going to be playing 3 games, Spider-Man, GTA, as well as Shadowgun, and see which ones do the best. So let's check them out. Alright, so the first game we are going to play is going to be Spider-Man. And now for this one, both of us will have used the touchscreen controls. However, afterward we are going to both do the... use the controller for the Galaxy S3 because the Galaxy S3 can use actually a PS3 controller to control other games. So we'll show that. Alright, now we're going to go. And so first we'll just show the screens and how the gaming looks. And so you can see a bit of a graphical difference in interface. The iPhone has more of a shiny tone, whereas the Galaxy S3 has more of a matte finish to it. Also in terms of colors, you can definitely see the reds and the blues differentiate between that one. And now let's just go and play the game. So I'm just going to move up to where my colleague is. And now we're both just going to follow that part. And there you go. And just follow those arrows and let's see where it takes us. Trying to make sure I'm in frame. I'm just waiting for Collie to get there. The other way. He wanted to get there by foot. Alright, and we do want to also note that Spider-Man in this version does cover the full screen.
Spider-Man, help! I tried to find my boyfriend and talk some sense into him, but his gang's gone nuts. They lit the bank on fire.
Touching. Alright. Let's get our power up. And then we'll see the first cut screen. Also the interface is a little bit different. This one's more reminiscent of the PlayStation kind of controls, whereas that one was a little different interface. Simpler interface, mind you. So. And his is kind of going weird. We're touching the area, but it's not. Okay, it's kind of glitching. Let's go to the next game. The iPhone 5 is a little glitchy on this one, so we're just going to go to the next game. And on this next game, like I said, I will be using the PS3 controller. So if you guys have never seen this, just let me show you quickly what I'm going to do. I'm going to connect this PS3 controller with this micro USB adapter to the Galaxy S3. And with that, I'll be able to control the next 2 games, which include GTA as well as, oops, let's look at the Spider-Man game. And now I'll be able to control the rest with my PS3 controller. And now I will go ahead and start. So first thing you will notice about the iPhone one on this one is that it actually does not take up the full screen. So this game is not optimized for Apple's full screen, fortunately. They haven't updated it yet, which is like most of their apps. I think they only have like maybe like 500 apps optimized for it now. So it's still a long ways away. So as you can see, there's a big screen difference between the two right away. Now just kind of seeing the scene side by side. This is where the OLED really shows a difference in terms of colors and skin tones. So let's start the game. Alright. So you can definitely see a difference in the screen quality right away in comparison to it. It's a door bunny. And one thing I'm really curious to see how driving is for my colleague here, because driving is obviously going to be a lot easier with a controller. Although I'm not saying I'm not going to crash, because I usually always do while playing this game. Ooh, like I crashed like that, see? And ran over a couple people. They were in my way. Alright, and I'm just about to pull up. And my friend's having a little bit of trouble driving. Just showing you the difference of how good it is as a controller and without a controller. Alright, let's go on to the next game. But as you can see, the visuals were a lot different in comparison between the two. Alright. Let's go ahead and exit. And again, the nice thing is that I can just control it all with the controller. So it's just really nice and easy. And again, one thing I would like to point out is that this game, Shadowgun, is probably one of the best third-person shooter games on the iPhone, and yet it still is not able to be played in full screen. Did you do a new game? New game? Wow. Yes. Alright, and I'm just going to start on a new game so we can both be in the same area. Alright. One thing I noticed too on these two screens is that Samsung reproduces true blacks, whereas the iPhone is kind of like a grayish black. Just one thing definitely noticed between the two, like it never becomes black like the Samsung Galaxy S3 does. Alright. And now again, just how different it is playing with a controller comparing to a touch screen. it'll pop up. There you go. Oops. And again, just the difference in the colors is just the consistency that we keep seeing. The other way. There you go. And it's going to have you shoot those targets in a second when they light up. Oh, take cover. That thing, yeah. Go in front of it and then go forward. There you go. Alright, and now I'm waiting for his to turn so it can shoot green. It'll go like this. No, wait. There, and it'll turn green. Okay, and now we're going to both attempt to shoot at it. And I'm going to start off where he is, and then... Okay, and now we'll wait for the door to open, and just see this animation. And now as soon as we both walk in, we'll go into the video. Again, just how a little bit of a difference that the controller will make. And yes, so that was it. Sorry for the little bit of glitchy part on the Spider-Man game, but honestly, when we were trying to play this a couple times, it just kept glitching in different areas for different games for the iPhone. So for those of you who always think that, you know, Androids crash and iPhone doesn't, it's actually really a lot of the opposite in this case between these two phones. Alright guys, well hope you enjoyed this gaming review, and I'm trying to see if my friend can kill these guys. Hopefully. Here, you want to use the PS3 controller?
Can't.
Oh.
Apple won't let me.
Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the game review. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. This has been RSCKY, the Android guy.
I killed him. No, he can't.